Hey everyone, it's Chew, and this video is for you. We're resuming the quest series for Arc Raiders with quest number 2, Trash into Treasure, given by Shani. So navigate yourself to the traders and go to Shani and go to quests at the top, and you should see Trash into Treasure, and then you can accept that quest. It will require you to obtain 6 wires and 1 battery, and as a reward, you will gain a Combat MK1 and 3 adrenaline shots. You will also be given binoculars. Now, the best place to complete this quest would be anywhere electrical on whichever map you prefer. I happen to have Electrical Storm on Dam Battlegrounds active when I went in to try it, so I thought that would be a good place to start and hopefully spawn near the power generation complex. However, Dam Battlegrounds has a lot of places that would be good to end up if you're just trying to get electrical components like wires and batteries. This time I ended up spawning in at the Pattern House, which is not too far from the power generation complex, and residential looting, so I took it upon myself to loot a little bit there before I went over to the power generation complex. But I marked the power generation complex on the map so you can see where it is and show you that it is electrical and industrial with medium loot value. One of the things I happened across while I was looting the Pattern House was the Surge Coil Blueprint, which is not exclusive to Electromagnetic Storm, but that and the Snaphook blueprints have a much higher rate when you're doing Electromagnetic Storm, and I tend to find both of mine on Dam Battlegrounds very frequently. As we move on to the power generation complex itself, you want to breach anything that's along the wall or near the floor, and you'll most likely find wires or batteries or something that will turn into wires or batteries. So just keep moving throughout the complex and go into different rooms and kill any arc that you find, and then breach any server walls you can find, or any of the gray cubes that are metal aren't bad as well. Now, I just did my expedition, so I'm pretty low level and I need a lot of materials, so you'll see that I have actually picked up pretty much everything that I could, and I break down a lot of things to save room, which I would recommend doing as well, especially if you've done your expedition or if this is your first playthrough on Arc Raiders. I happened to pick up the batteries on one of my first lootables when I came into the power generation complex, and now you'll see me breach the lockers along the wall, and I'll break down some of the materials into wires and actually get some wires as well, completing the quest with all the materials that are necessary. Now feel free to stay around and loot up as much as you want, or not, and just head towards an extraction. Whenever you get out, you should see at the end screen that your quest Trash into Treasure for Shani is completed, and it says Visit Shani at the bottom. So once you've completed the end screen, you get back into Speranza, navigate yourself back to the traders, go to Shani. I kept up my post-game screen just for a minute so you could see where I actually went throughout the map since I cut some of the footage. Once you take care of your inventory and everything else that you need to do and you're back at Shani, you can turn your quest in and then receive your rewards, which are the Combat MK1 and the 3 adrenaline shots. Now that you've completed Trash into Treasure, your next quest available will pop up on the left hand side, also from Shani, and it will be Clearer Skies. So I'll see you next time for that. That's all today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.